Well, wonderful. Well, here we go again. This is our final morning. Seems kind of impossible, doesn't it? Yeah. But here we are, and there's no end to education. No end to education. It's not that you read a book or pass the exam, which you will this morning, and finish with education. The whole of life, from the moment you're born to the time you die, is a process of learning. And so it is, and so it is. We are all learners. We are all learners. So we thought this morning that a good way to do our icebreaker might be around gratitude. You know, what it is that we, after a week of all of this and sort of your new careers and your lives out there, taking a moment. We've been taking a moment to do a little yoga throughout the week. We've been taking a lot of moments to get to know each other, but maybe a moment to think in terms of gratitude, what it is that we're grateful for on this Friday morning. We won't call it additional resources. We'll call it gratitude. Okay?
Well,
it is a resource for sure. It is a resource for sure. So let's think about what that might look like in terms of gratitude. Who would like to start? What are you grateful for this morning?
Debbie.
I'll start.
Yeah,
I am grateful
Sintra.
for excellent instructors.
Yes.
That helped us learn so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Great. Well, needless to say, it is our pleasure. It is one of the great joys of our careers at Virtuoso to be able to be a part of this and be able to bring this learning to you and support you on your way. So thank you very much.
And it's the quality of the instructors too, because we've certainly taken lots of classes and you don't learn as much, but when you have someone that's knowledgeable and inspirational, it really makes a difference.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much on behalf of all of us here. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
I am grateful for all of the people that I've met in this room.
Okay.
I have really met just such a group of welcoming and inclusive and just lovely people. And what it's done is it's made me believe that I've definitely made the right decision.
Woohoo! All right. I believe, he said. Yeah, wonderful. Good. Yeah, you've got 22, what's the VCTA 22, all these colleagues and now friends as well. I think one of the things that we said early on is that it is an industry, and it's certainly, forming in something like this, it's an industry of friends. Yes, we have our colleagues. Yes, we have our vendors. We have this and that. But with a little bit of time and a little intensity, there's real friendships born here this week. Yeah, Shannon.
I am gracious for my family.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, today is my anniversary.
Oh, well, how nice.
My husband, was gracious enough to say, yes, I want you to go and further your career, and so, yep, here we are.
That's right. That's right. Well, it takes it takes whatever our families look like. It does take that kind of support. I mean, you guys are embarking on something that takes a lot of sacrifice on the part of your families. Takes a village. That's right. That village of family. Yeah, Cindy.
I am grateful for the added confidence and skills that I've learned this week.
Wonderful. Okay. So confidence. Do you feel better about kind of where you are? Yeah, good.
Yes.
So here's our bet. Jay and I, Jennifer and Danny take a bet on this every class. Somebody's going to walk out of here, and today or tomorrow, but by the end of this weekend, you're going to be that confidence is going to be called on. somebody that you're sitting beside on the plane, you're going to meet them at the airport, you're going to talk to them tomorrow at the football game, you know, whatever it might happen to be, you're going to be confronted with this whole idea of what do you do, you know, or what have you been doing? And you're going to be able to speak about it with confidence. And out of that is the booking. There's money coming your way. Yeah, yeah. Great. Well, wonderful. That's great. That's one of our major, opportunity, or one of the things that we really want to make sure that happens. Yeah. Who else? Yes, ma'am, Amanda.
I'm grateful for the personal development, you know, and applying a lot in order for me to succeed. It's made me think of habits I need to change, personal growth,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, sometimes gets put by the wayside and is foremost, okay, let's get business started, this, that, and the other, but like, wait a second, in order to succeed, I really need to look inward and
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
change some habits.
Well, exactly. I mean, it is. I think the outward journey is made more successful by first going inward. So if we can, and happily we've been able to actually spend a little bit of time kind of going inward and stopping to think, what is it that I'm up to? What is this all about? Why am I doing this? You know, yeah, I love travel, but what is it that's deep inside? So going in allows us to, I think, more confidently go outward. So great, glad to hear that. Wonderful, Amanda. Yes, my dear Lori.
I am grateful for the direction that I've gotten since I've been here. I felt like, you know, you ever seen like a toy boat in the bathtub?
Yeah?
Just
It
kinda
goes
go
ring,
there.
ring, ring, ring.
That's where I've been for so long, and I've just been struggling on like how to get to where I thought I wanted to be, and I don't think I even knew exactly where I wanted to be until, you know, coming here this week. So I'm grateful for the direction and opportunity.
Wonderful. That's great. That's great. Yeah. I'm always going to equate you with that little boat in the, yeah, going around the drain, going, "Rawr," yeah, and then getting that engine going. No. And then finding direction and zooming off into the sunset. Yeah.
Dogs on the boat.
Hey, we'll put 10 dogs on the boat. Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, Summer.
I am very, very grateful for Merchant also.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
The education, the instruction, the knowledge, the continual tools that are available to us.
Thank you.
And this wonderful week of education and all the fabulous people I've met. I'm so excited to stay in touch with everybody and
Yeah.
some really high quality, great people. And I'm most of all thankful to my husband who works so that I can try and build this career, and he sacrifices a lot of things because our money is going towards a website and the education and the trade shows. And
All
the
that
hotels.
investment, yeah.
And so we've had to sacrifice a lot, including getting a vehicle fixed so that I could be here. So I'm grateful for him to still continue to push and further my education and encourage me.
Wonderful. That's great. That's great. And get the car fixed too. But yeah. But that's again, it's very, very true that it takes. There's a lot of investment. You know, it isn't just sort of opening the door. You know, kind of go, yeah, I sell travel. No, there's a lot more to it than that. A lot more to it. So wonderful. Well, thanks to your husband as well. Thank him for all of us. Yes.
I want to say, as much as I love to say I'm grateful for all those things, I'm also grateful for the inspiration and the motivation that this week has brought, at least to me.
Wonderful.
Seeing everybody's passion, which is different from what you guys do and how you want to do it, seeing the passion from our instructors and what they do, it's just really realigned a lot of things that I want to do in my own business and in my own personal life. So thank you.
Excellent, wonderful. Yeah, we all need a little motivation and inspiration every once in a while. And when we kind of are like this at one point, now you've got people to reach out and support you and get you back on track too. Yes, Susie.
Insight from all the other advisors.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely.
And the willingness and openness for everyone to share.
Mm-hmm.
And to offer communication communication channels when we leave this room.
Yep. Absolutely. I think may have mentioned it at one point or another at a table last night, but 50% at least of what you have learned this week has been from each other. Absolutely from each other. And that network will continue to be supportive of you as the years go by. And 20 years from now, 25 years from now, 30 years from now, when you're like me, okay, and you're going to go, remember when we met? It was, Aquilina, and you're going to be able to trace your friendships and the, and the sharing that you've done all the way back to this very moment. So that's wonderful. Great. Good. Anyone else? Yeah, Angela.
Last night at the table, we were just saying how we just felt like collectively it's really good energy. It can only take one person, one bad apple to spoil the bushel or to change the dynamic
Right.
Drastically. And especially after hearing all the stories, like past.
Yeah.
But I thought that collectively the group, I'm grateful that the group just really upbeat, good energy.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. It was really good energy. Sometimes it was like, oh God, you guys, you got so much energy. Yeah. But we had no bad apples. That's great. No bad apples. That's a good thing.
Somebody said, well,
What's that?
You said there's no bad apples.
Yeah.
Shannon said, well, and looked at Jay.
We poke Jay in the ribs a lot, don't we? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Cindy.
Another one, I'm really grateful for myself to recognize how much I needed this and to take time out and the investment in the lobby. Jay to get me in, even though it was full. And he found a room for me, and I'm glad that I did that for myself.
Absolutely.
That $250 check you wrote helped, though.
Good. Yes. Yeah.
I'm grateful for my agency and then the others that created this and said that we needed something like this, and then very kindly recommend it for their new advisors, like just knowing
Yes.
what this is going to bring to us.
Right. Yeah, we've do thank your agencies, for making this a possibility for you and an option, and those who really were there on the ground floor making this happen. It's made a tremendous difference in not only in our network, but we believe in the industry at large. Raising the bar to a substantially higher level, moving this needle of agent to advisor in a very, very real way. So yes, we have a lot of people to be grateful for about that.
So literally,
Kip.
ditto, all the way down.
Yeah.
All those things have just been fabulous and wonderful. And the only thing I can add that would be different for me is that I'm very grateful that Scott and I are doing this together.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Opportunity. We now have a network which we don't have in California.
Uh-huh.
Far away, but now we have all of you.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for all the help that we've already received and the possibility of seeing each other again at Travel Week and for all the support. It's really wonderful. And we feel like we're lifelong learners, and it's nice to know that even at this stage in our career, we still want to learn and go ahead and forge something different.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. And it is great that you guys are able to do it together. So we have the heart here. Yeah. Yes, Heather.
I'm grateful that I have a plan, a positive outlook, a plan, like something to like really push forward with. and
Good.
moving forward.
Wonderful. Got a plan.
And
Yep.
that wouldn't have happened at all.
Wonderful. Having a plan does feel pretty good, walking out like, okay, because Monday's going to come. And all of a sudden, Franco's not getting you a latte, and and we don't have all this sort of wonderful stuff around us, and the reality is going to hit. So having a plan is going to be really important. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's like, okay, husband, we've raised the bar of what morning looks like. Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. Anything else? Yeah, yeah.
Again, everything you said
Stephanie.
beautifully. I mean, I'm grateful that I got to experience this resort like this.
Mm-hmm.
It has been, first of all, the ocean is magnificent, the beach is gorgeous, just the physical surroundings, including everybody here, has made this, has put it over the edge, but the people and the exposure, but having, a site visit,
Mhm.
those of us that did one, it was lovely, but to really have the experience
Yeah.
of everybody here,
Mm-hmm.
was absolutely, it took it to another level, and
Right.
as a future, travel advisor,
Yeah.
it really is, it gives me more confidence to
Yes.
speak about somewhere. So
Yes, yes,
it's
exactly.
great.
Yeah, I mean, we feel very, very strongly that you being here, staying here, and we fully appreciate that that's an investment as well, even at the special kinds of rates that we have. But for you to actually experience this over the course of a week and see what this is all about, see who comes and goes, at a place like this, and see how they operate. So great, yeah, absolutely, love it, yeah. Yes, yeah, Valerie.
For the speakers.
Yes, our our special speakers, right.
And I'm also grateful for the way the curriculum was put together. I really liked the theory and the opportunity to practice and
Mhm.
follow up literature. I thought it was quite well done.
Great. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the sort of, and again, we're kind of like, you guys are like these super eager beavers. And it's like, we know we're going to do this here. And it's like, I want the answer right now, on Monday. So it's like, hang on, we're going to get there. It'll get there. Trust the process here. Yeah, yeah.
So I was just gonna add, because I wanna say, it was great to have Amanda and Angela and Valerie be our additional I mean, I thought. that-
Yes, indeed.
what do you
Yeah.
call that? It's like, it was like a grassroots, it was almost like a percolation of,
Mm-hmm.
it was really, those 15 minutes sort of add-on,
Mm-hmm.
it was, it was a customized program by us.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right.
So thank you guys for
Right.
really making it like, just, I don't know, it did something that really.
Kind of elevated it, yeah. And tapping into the talents and the experience of people who, who are right here. Absolutely, yeah. Yes, yeah, Debbie.
I was just gonna add, I'm grateful for our cameraman back there.
Yeah, that's right. Woohoo! That's right. So the camera dudes, yeah, who have been quietly just doing their thing and going, turn on your microphone. Yeah, from behind. Yeah, so we thank them for sure for being a part of it. I was asking them if they had decided if they were going to be travel advisors going forward. Yeah. Good, good. Yes, yes.
The whole collaborative education, I come from a month and I have zero travel experience in this.
Uh-huh.
My past is the sales trainer, brand development, and the people in my office don't know how to train. So I was really, really, really struggling.
Uh-huh.
And I've learned so much here that I'm able to take home and apply.
Wonderful.
And it's unparalleled. I mean, I think they've lost sight of the experience of what Virtuoso is.
Mm.
They barely touched on it, so this is like a world that has just opened up to me that is.
Wonderful. That's great to hear. Yeah, so we've got a whole new world. Whole new world and a reconnection with Virtuoso and what this community, what this whole human connection thing is all about, and how it's always there to reinforce the work that you guys are doing. So that's great. Glad to. You bet. Glad to hear it, Debbie.
We're part of Virtuoso, but they're also silently supporting us in back, Jennifer and Danny.
Yes, absolutely. So, instructors, all four of us.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's what we need to call ourselves. That's right. Well, good. Well, thank you very much. And I'll say that for all of my colleagues, all four of us, that it has been a tremendous pleasure, and it's a real honor. All of us, kind of fight our way to to making sure that these weeks that we have at VCTA are solidly on our calendars, and that nobody plays with our VCTA weeks, because it's so much fun for us. We have a great time doing it. And it is a real honor to be with all of you guys at the very beginning of your careers, and then watch you, grow, and we see you at Virtuoso Week and on tours, and it's like, hello, and as Jennifer will tell you, I'll be the one who goes, hi, remind me of your name. I'll recognize you, but I won't remember your names. Jennifer will remember all your names. Yeah. Well, good. It's good for us to kind of take a moment and recognize our families and recognize, what it is that we've done for ourselves, and the investment that we've made, and the, the sort of newfound confidence and inspiration that we found over the course of the week. So, good. We'll keep that in mind as you get ready to take your exam. Yeah. So, okay. So yesterday we had the opportunity of making the most of Virtuoso, which you had a bunch of, had a good opportunity to dig into your plan, being able to articulate a little more carefully what Virtuoso is. And I'm sure you all had not only the opportunity yesterday afternoon, but hopefully last evening to speak with Jennifer Razor, Aezer. And we got a little thank you going around here somewhere. Yeah, okay, good. It's a heck of an opportunity. It's an investment, but it's an investment, like she was saying, it's like $1 a day. And when we think about how important that staying in touch, or reaching out to people here on the preliminary ways in a very professional way that is always logoed to you, always coming back to you, think about it very carefully. It's a special, special introductory rate here as well for you. So I want you to really pay attention to that as an opportunity. So here we are, one last time. All of the things, and imagine you've gone a whole week without your phones in your hands every moment of the day. That's amazing what can happen when we put those doggone things away. All right, so, and then here's our plan for today. So we'll recap. We've got the final this morning. We'll have a chance to review that when Jay will give you the instructions for all of that. We're going to have a look back at the things that we wanted to make sure that we learned from our parking lot. Jay's also going to talk to you about how you're going to be able to stay connected with the larger VCTA community, what the next 6 months will look like, and we also want to have a good debrief from you at one point as well to things that if you could change, if you could change one thing, about this course kind of thing. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll be able to adjourn at 12:30, but Jay also, when we finish up with the exam, one of the things that is always a real conundrum is around the management of your time and how you're going to, whether it's your emails or just getting stuff done. Jay's got a presentation that he'll give you some tips and tricks that he's learned along the way as well. Okay? So our objectives today are to get clarity on our own self-assessment on mastery, which the road of which is paved by practice. Yeah. Know the plan for the 6 months, our first homework, hacks on managing time, and our network connection. So we're ready, Jay. Let's do it.
So I'm going to give you two things. One, it's some debrief questions. And basically, there's just 3 things there. We're looking for you to provide us some feedback. You can or don't have to put your name on it, completely up to you. So that's one of the things. And then there is the exam. Basically, it's already stapled together. We would ask that you do put your name on the top of that when you get it. When you're done with them, just take them in the back and put them face down on the table to the right, and somebody will grab that. We'll be able to of course, go through it, have a look at your answers, and review that. So we'll take time to do that. Now, what's going to happen is somebody's going to be done sooner rather than someone else. So what we'd ask that you do once you're done is, just find another room or sit there, but just try and be quiet until everybody is done. Then what we're going to do, you're going to get basically about 45 minutes or so to get through the exam. It shouldn't take much longer than that. But we'd like to then come back, and again, we'll continue on with the presentation. So that's what we're going to do. All right? Questions on that?
Oh, yes,
Oh.
yes. Because we have our fabulous cameraman here, we thought it might be a great opportunity to catch some of you on film about your impressions of VCTA, what you've been learning, different kinds of things like that. So Thaddeus is going to set up the camera in the other room, and when you finish, and if you'd like to, come on back and we'll put you on film and with all this footage that we've got, maybe be able to cut in some short little interviews, kinds of things.
Okay, so one more thing. I would ask that you attempt to do your exam without your notes first, see how well you do. And then if you need to reference the information in your binder, then feel free to do that. Okay, so that's completely good. Again, though, put your name on the top of your exam first. Did you not get anything?
Yes, you'll be able to take it home.